everyone, this is the Super Toffee Bros here, bringing you another episode of Ni No Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom. This is episode 6 in my Let's Play series. Now, a little thing before we get started, this is a re-recording, because there were some echoing issues going on within the previous recording of this episode, as well as the recording of episode 5. I got that set up. I went to install a boom pole, got my mic set up in it, did some fine tuning, even accidentally breaking my ears at one point. On accident, okay, on accident. And yeah, it's, well, the echoing is gone, but you might notice the audio is still a little weird. I am terribly sorry. I will be trying to fix that. But with that, let's get into it. By heading off. Oh wait, before we head off to Auntie Martha's cottage, let me show you what we have for Evermore. We have 123 King's Guilders. So let's go ahead, collect those. So now we have 1,073. So what we're going to do is we are going to auto-select personnel for now. Oh, wait, do we... Oh, we actually don't have anyone else. Well, that's okay. We can remove. Actually, let's see. Research. Okay, I don't have enough money. Yeah, so we're gonna be grinding off camera to get that set up. So let's go ahead and head off to Auntie Martha's cottage. So, basically what we do is we go here to complete a task for Auntie Martha.
Hello there?
Well, if it isn't my favorite young man! And what can I do for you today, my handsome?
Hello.
We've, a favor to ask. We started our new kingdom, you see, and we were wondering...
Well now.
Sorry for skipping that. What's that now? You want old Auntie Martha to move to this new country of yours?
Oh.
Oh, well, not if you don't want to, of course. Oh, heaven, my love! Of course I want to! I'd be delighted to come lend a hand if you'll have me. You would? Wonderful! There's just one little problem, though. Someone's stolen my rub-a-dub scrubber!
What?
Your rub-a-dub... What?
Now, dear.
Weren't you listening, dearie? My rub-a-dub scrubber, I said. It's a scorer. But not just any old scorer. It's very special indeed. It'll get even the fussiest old pot sparkling clean with just a swish and a thrush. And my higgledy darling feather refuse to be born into anything but the cleanest of cauldrons. So you see, I can't be doing without it.
Gosh.
I never knew higgledies were born from cauldrons. But who do you think could have stolen it, Auntie Martha? A wicked little monster! That's who. The problem is, I'm in no position to go chasing after those grubby vermin at my age.
All right.
Well then, we'll get it back for you. You will? Oh, aren't you just a little dear? I expect the little beggar ran off to the grotty grotto with it. There's an awful lot of his sold over that way.
Ta-ta for now.
Do that for me, and I'll gladly move to your kingdom. I'm sure it's lovely. Quest accepted. Auntie Martha's scrubber. Let's go ahead and make this our active quest. So with that, we have arrived at the Grotty Grotto. So let me go ahead and up the tactic tweaker. So let's go ahead and set this to wonder versus wildness.
Oh.
Look! Those must be the websters you stole from Auntie Martha. Let's return that scrubber to its rightful owner. Right. Now, something I learned in the recording of the last episode is that you can do plunging attacks by heavy attacking in midair. And honestly, that is just so fun. You obtained a rub-it-up scrubber.
Yippee!
We've got Auntie Martha's rub-it-up scrubber. Let's take it back to her. Full marks, Evan. Well done.
Oi!
Hang on, man! How do you know his name? We've never met before, have we? You fight well. You are just what I am looking for. You must listen to what I have to say. I have an important mission for you.
Flip it, Eggman!
What have we got ourselves into now? So, is there something I can help you with? You are perfectly happy to follow the requests of strangers, I see. This can be a dangerous habit.
What?
But you said you had a special mission for...
Hey.
Do not interrupt me, or I shall be forced to target your marks. Now listen, this is for you. Take it. You obtained a Dreamer's Key.
Hmm?
Is this... a key?
Yeah.
It is indeed. I assume you are aware of the presence in this world of the mysterious portals known as Dreamer's Doors. I've long wished to investigate what lies beyond them, but I've been unable to bypass the magics that seal them shut. But now at last, I have made a breakthrough. I've managed to create a key that will allow them to be opened. I call it the Dreamer's Key.
Gosh.
That sounds very exciting. It certainly is. It was an achievement for which I awarded myself 4 marks. Which brings us to my reasons for coming here. There is a Dreamer's Door in this very cave. Unfortunately, having come this far, I find myself in a rather problematic situation. Oh yeah? Here we go, Bun. I am, as I am sure you can appreciate, a gifted intellectual. I am peerless in matters of the mind. But when it comes to the field of battle, I have little to contribute. As such, I fear what lies beyond the door may be beyond my ability to deal with. But behold, I have found an assistant. Oh, that's good. Wait, you don't mean...
Yeah.
I mean you, of course.
What?
But I don't.
Hey.
No arguments, please. I'm sorry to say that I will be deducting 10 marks for any more such petulant outbursts.
Flip it, Eggman!
She's doing my head with this mug and malarkey! Before I go on, I must introduce myself. I am Professor Millennia. You can call me Professor.
Really?
Professor, is it? There's a big-headed... right you are, Professor. You won't be needing to deduct any more points from us.
Yeah.
I'm happy to hear it. Now, behind each Dreamer's Doors, you will find an object known as a Dream Fragment. There are 9 of these in total. 9? Collect them all, and there will be some bonus marks in it for you. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to Goldpaw. Come and find me there once you have gathered all 9 fragments. Do not feel that there is any need to hurry. I have all the time in the world. And allow me to wish you the very best of luck. I expect great things from you.
Flip!
Flip, man! What's this we've been roped into now? Bonus marks indeed. I never asked for any flippin' marks in the first flippin' place. Yes, I did wonder what all that was about. But I am rather intrigued by these Dreamer's Doors. She said there was one in this cave, didn't she? Indeed she did, my lad. But the boat on the Master Sweater. Well, I suppose it can't hurt to take a little detour if you fancy. Lead on, your majesty. top marks for trying has been added to the quest log. Now it's a level 60 quest, which means we can't really do it right now. So, first off, let's go ahead and claim all of the items that were dropped from that battle. Well, and also the items scattered around, being these clear crystals. So first off, let's open this treasure chest. A damp wizard's wand, which honestly is kind of worthless. So also, okay, I thought there was a trapdoor in here. I could have sworn there was. Well, no matter. We can come back here whenever we want later on. Since we have these two more trapdoors, it is of no concern. So, let's head back to Auntie Martha's cottage. So, before we go in, I should say that in the previous recording of this episode, we started off completing Auntie Martha's quest line, and we ended off by defeating the boss known as the Incineraptor. And that is the exact same thing we will be doing today. So, yeah. You handed over the Rub-a-Dub Scrubber.
Thanks ever so much.
You got it back? Oh, how wonderful of you, dear. Now I can scrub that cauldron to sparkles and make some lovely higgledies for you. Now then, my little darlings, you look after the place while I'm away, you hear?
Righto.
Righto, Evan, I'm ready when you are. Why don't you show me this kingdom of yours, Quest completed! Auntie Martha is now a citizen of Evermore. And, luckily, we don't have to worry about warping there because we already got there. So this is your new palace, is it, dearie? I must say it's very cozy. I'm glad you like it. Please make yourself at home. I shall, lovely, I shall. Don't forget, Evan, before Martha can get to work, you need to take a seat on your throne and assign her to a ministry.
Ta-ta for now.
Alright, my lovelies, you do what you have to do. I'll pop round and say hello to everyone. Just shout when you need me.
Hey.
Evan, there's something else I need to talk to you about. Come speak with me when you have a moment, okay? Of course! Well, before we do that, let's go ahead and get to work doing some assigning work. So first off, let's collect our coffers. Results in 1339 King's Guilders. So, let's go ahead and assign Auntie Martha. Now you can see here that she is listed as suitable, which is useful because that is what we need. So, let's go ahead. You can see here that we have quite a few bits of research available. Well, detailed descriptions of Higgledy biology that help reduce cookout cost by 20%. So let's learn our first Higgledy cookbook. So we'll get that going. And let's return to throne room. So yeah, like I said, off camera I will be doing a lot of grinding work, doing some side quests, and just overall improving Evermore. What was it that you wanted to talk to me about, Roland? I think it's better if we gather everybody together first. Alright. Oh, Niall's here too. Well, what is it?
Eh?
Whatever it is, judging by the look on your face, you've a bee in your bonnet about it. I guess you could say that, yeah? Alright, I'll get straight down to it. Evermore is coming along pretty nicely. We have a castle now, we've set up all our ministries, and things are beginning to take shape. But we're still missing something vital. What do you mean? You've gathered people here from around the world. If you're going to unite them, you're going to need to give them a banner to unite under. A banner? What exactly do we stand for? What are our goals, our values? That's what I mean by a banner. A shared purpose, something everyone can work toward. Without that, we can't call ourselves a nation. You're the king. What kind of kingdom were you hoping for? What goals do you want to set? What kind of place do you want it to be? I see. Well, most of all, I suppose I would like it to be a happy place. A place where people can get along with one another. Sure, we know that part, but we need something more concrete than that. I know. A kingdom without war or fighting. That's what I want. And who doesn't want that, lad? You think we liked being at a tooth and nail with the wyverns the whole time? All they with us? Both will have their differences, no matter how lovey-dovey a kingdom you build. He's right. But I really do want that. I want to bring an end to war. That's our banner. It has to be. Well, alright then. If that's your decision, we'll need to gather intel on our rival kingdoms. I, for one, feel like I don't know enough about this world yet.
Listen.
Then you'll be needing to hit the library for a wee read. It's over in Goldpaw there, run by a metal baggage named Boddly. They've books and scrolls and tablets and what have you on every subject under the sun. You'll find your intel there, sure enough. A library, huh? Yeah, that sounds like what we need. It would certainly be worth a visit, I'm sure. Well, let's head off to Goldpaw. Now, you might think that I'd fast travel there, but I am actually not. I am going to walk there to get some battles in and get our levels up, because we're going to need it for the upcoming fights. Specifically, the fight against the Incineraptor. Whew, that was a rough time when I fought it during the previous recording of this episode. So yeah, I'm gonna walk my way over to Goldpaw, and I'll see you there. Well, I'm back. Game crashed. So that happened. Right. So, maybe we don't do that. And instead just fast travel over to Goldpaw, like usual. Sure, and I'll just do the grinding off camera. Yes, there are also these side quests which I will take on off camera as well. Mainly because I want to acquire a piece of grass green thread beforehand.
Look at this place!
Silence in the library. Shh. We'll have no rubberneckers here. You'll need the proper accreditation before I let you touch my bookie wookies, yes?
Well, do you have a library card, No library card? No bookie wookies? And the only way to get one is from me. Well, can you give us one? We need to look at those books. Me too, Desperate to get our greasy fingers on my bookie wookies, are we? Only mine will do, Well, not really a cheeky one, but I like a cheeky one. Yes. Please, you'd be doing us a huge favor. What's this? Another cheeky one? And this one's all little and adorable. Yes. ask you a teeny little favory rules. Perhaps if you're lucky, I might let you touch my precious bookies after that. Just say the word when you're ready, yes? Yes! 3 little favors, 3 little treats, just for Boddly. First treat, I have a ravenous thinking for a red rose. So red, so pretty, yes, and they only bloom in ever such a long while. Luckily for you, there are some nearby.
What the flip?
You want to see the flower picking, boy, you? Flip, man, talk about taking liberties. Why can't you go yourself, you watchy old elder?
Goodness!
No. Awful creature, ignorant creature. I must stay under my darling bookies, yes? So, where can we find this flower, Boddly? Leave Gold Paw and go north! But you can't walk there. No, it's at the top of a great huge cliff. Oh, yes! A cliff? A cliff! Boddly just said so. You'll need to be able to cast bridge to get there. Do you know it? Yes, bridge. An easy peasy magic trick for showing pathways where none were seen before.
Crikey!
That's a new one on us, man! Wouldn't even know where to begin if we wanted to research it back home, Liza. You'll have to learn it, dear. There's no way around it. Would you like a teeny, weeny, winty road who can help you? Lily, little Lily, she'll know what to do. Oh, yes. Sounds like a loco, but I was supposed to convince a goldhopper. We're going to come along, eh? Foolish creature, Evan is the savior of Goldpaw. A hero, yes? A wonder. Many want to join him now. Many. Alright then, let's go and find out if Lily is willing to join us, shall we? Yes, and then you can bring me my lovely rose. Alright, let's get going. Alright, now Lily just so happens to be not that far away. She's right over here.
Excuse me.
You're Evan, yes? I've been waiting for you. My name is Lily. Boddly has told me a great deal about you.
Gosh.
You're Lily? Gosh, I must say, I expected you to be a little older. When Boddly said you were an expert on magic, I thought you must be a grown-up. You of all people should be aware of what we children are capable of, Evan. Indeed, I would say that we are far more capable than most adults. The truth is, I have become disillusioned with life here in Goldpaw of late. The tricked dice, the sham trial. I always had so much respect for Master Pugnacious. I could not believe it when I learned of his deceptions. But it wasn't really his fault, Lily. He was being manipulated.
Yeah.
I know that, but still, I cannot forget it. Things just do not feel the same here anymore. So that's why old Boddly sent us to see you, eh? Fairly crafty, man. Very crafty. She wants us to invite you over to our kingdom, ain't it? What do you say, Lily? Sounds like a change of scenery, do you? The power of good. Yes, I think it might. And after all, Ivan, it was you who exposed Master Pugnacious' wicked deeds. You have a good heart. You're a leader I can follow. Well then, let's... All that I ask is that you defeat 3 Skeloplasms. Then I will gladly join you.
What the?
I mean a flippin' second! Where's all this monster hunting talk coming from all of a sudden? I cannot risk following a new leader, only to be let down once again. Make this promise for me, Evan. Please? Alright. We have been tasked with defeating 3 skeleplasms. So, let's head off to the world map and take care of this. Okay, turns out that was all I needed to do. So with that, let's fast travel to the Dreaming Chamomile Inn and talk to Lily. Now, another quick thing about the previous recording of this episode, I did accept the side quests around Goldpaw, but I will be doing that off camera this time, just to avoid having to do all those voices again. Well, Lily, we did it. We took care of those monsters. What? Don't you believe us? Flip and Ekman, what do you take us for? Fear not. I knew from the very start that you would not fail me. The stars had foretold it. Evan, you have proven that you are a man of your word. It's now time for me to keep my promise and join you in your kingdom. That's wonderful, Lily. Quest completed. Lily is now a citizen of Evermore. Now, I believe you require my assistance in learning the spell known as Bridge. I must warn you, it is not an easy piece of spellcraft to master. I will not be able to teach it to you here and now. Oh, you don't have to do it here, Lily. We have a wonderful magical research facility back in Evermore. I was hoping you'd be able to come back there and help us. Ah, well in that case, all should be well. In a well-appointed facility, the process will not take long at all. Ah, that's fabulous! Let's head back over by there and get our magic-making caps on then, eh? Our researchers have got them knocking around this bridge now, if I know it, man! Thanks to Lily, you can now learn Bridge. So, let's go do that. Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you, I am glad that the autosave mechanic is a thing. Actually, wait, why did I go in my castle? Alright, so let's go ahead, manage kingdom, personnel, let's set this up, so let's go ahead, go to research, specific spell development. Alright, so with that I can go ahead and complete specific spell development.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for finding out how to cast Bridge, Lily. Now we can make pathways wherever we want. No, Master Evan. You must understand, not simply anywhere. The spell uncovers hidden pathways. It does not create them. You must find a place where it seems a path should be, and you must cast it there. Have you ever stood somewhere and thought, where's the path? Is it missing? You must seek out such a place. Oh, that's not how I thought it worked at all. But did you not need the spell in order to help Mistress Boddly? She is not someone that I would choose to keep waiting.
Gosh.
You're right. We'd better go and find that rose for her. Thank you, Lily. Alright, real quick before we go, let me go to here and manage personnel. And despite now being worse at the spellworks, I will put them in there for now. And assign a void to the Tasty's Cook Shop. So with that, let's return to the Conlands. And let's go ahead. Now I will be skipping forward until we have arrived at the bridge. And hopefully the game doesn't crash once again.
Have at ye, dogs!
am back. The place where Boddly said the rose would be is just beyond here, isn't it?
That's right, man.
That is, my boy! And if I ever stood somewhere that was the flippin' path, it's flippin' missing! It's by here! You're right! You cast the bridge spell.
Push! Get in!
Alright. Now we did get some more leaf book posts, but that isn't important for right now. So first off, let me go ahead and grab the Hig-Piggy longsword from inside this chest here. And yes, I know what it is, because I already equipped it. So this is our weakest weapon, so let's go ahead, equip that, and then give the to Roland. And with that, we have acquired the red rose. Okay, let me just adjust the mic. So, this is a red rose.
In it though.
I reckon so, yeah. Let's get it back to Boddly before she feels a proper scrap, shall we? Alright, and we will just fast travel, because fast travel makes everything easier for us. Sorry. I'm pretty exhausted right now. Go through all the effort to get this stupid mic set up. Then the game crashed. Yeah, it's been a long morning for me. Well, did you find a red rose for your Boddly roo? Yep, you hand over the red rose. Yes, this is it! Wonderful, magical, beautiful! So red! Almost too red! This is what Boddly wanted! Just what Boddly wanted! Oh, my dear! You are a lovely boy, a special boy, yes! Boddly hasn't been so happy in all centuries! Sorry? Now it's time for you to do my second little wavery woo! It will be dangerous, yes! Very dangerous! Oh! Have you heard of Incineraptors? Fiery, horrible hot dragons! Horrible! I want to Incineraptor's horn, yes! It's horny, war! And do you know what you'll need to do to get it, don't you? Yes! You'll have to hit one! Hurt it! Beat it black and blue! Then the lousy lizards make their homes up a Cloud Coral Canyon. We know where to find them well enough. And we know if to steer well clear, the fiends will burn you to a crisp as soon as they look at you.
Oh,
Nasty man, stupid, cowardly, hairy man. Use a watery spell, yes? Gives them just like that, yes? Simple. Exploit their weakness, huh? Yeah, that makes sense. I think we might be able to develop something along those lines back home. Why don't we give it a shot? Don't tell me to do, but bring it, yes? Bring me a warny woo! Here, present for you. You obtained a secret supplement. What's this? Don't know what's in it, but you'll need it. Only can tell, All natural, all wonderful, all powerful serum for silky skin and nourishing nutritional niceness. Boddly's special secret supplement. Yes.
yes.
You'll know when you need it, dear. You'll know. When the time is right. Yes. Sure. The time to do what exactly? Yeah, I'm sure we'll work it out. Alright. That's the way I'm bog as one of those scaly slobs. I know the way well enough. Follow me, you dogs ye. Alright. let's head off to Cloud Coil Canyon. It's been ages since we've been here. You remember this? You remember this place? Pretty sure it was episode 2 when we were last here. Yeah, it's been a long time. Alright, I'm gonna cut away to the actual important part. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. Let me just, real quickly go over to my items and heal myself a little bit. So now I have to give in to showing their ugly mouths at the top of that cliff. They have a taste for carrion crow's eggs, see? And that's where the squawkers make their nest. But how do we get up there? Time was I would have shimmied up there as quick as you could tie your shoes. But that time was a while back. What about using one of your flying contraptions? Be my guest, Roland lad. But you think better of it when you're tumbling from the sky, your wing to blaze about you.
Hey!
Look! Prop-leafed clover!
Yeah.
Dead prop-leafed clover! And didn't I else say something about that quick and grow spell not working on dried up plants? No joy there then. But if we could somehow make it young and fresh again, we might be able to use it. Hey, you know what might just do that? What?
Oh.
Of course! You poured a secret supplement all over the dried up prop-leaf clover. Oh, that worked.
Tidy!
Good as flippin' new, man! Alright, now a thing that I learned about these things is that you actually need to position yourself right where you want to jump. Otherwise, you will fall. Alright, so you can see over there, that is the Incineraptor. However, we're going to jump down here real quick and open this chest, as it contains a Burn Guard pendant. So, let's go to our equipment, and we're actually going to put one on Evan. Pretty sure we actually have 2. Oh. Okay, we must have got that other one from a mob drop. Well, whatever. Oh dear. Dang it. Yeah, like I said, you really have to angle yourself. So if you want to actually use these things properly. Alright, on to the fight.
Snakes alive!
Incineraptor alive! Incineraptor, the world's worst worm. Alright, let's immediately start by hitting it with a couple water spells. Just to do some starting bonus damage. Alright, the Incineraptor is level 26, which means that it is a lot stronger than us. Alright, let's activate the principles again. Alright, let's dodge that. Alright, so now it's entering into a more vulnerable state. Now, watch the ground. See those? You want to stay away from those. Alright, let me do that. Oh! Oh, quickly, take that! Get that! Alright, okay. Got us a couple, but I'm afraid we're gonna run out. Luckily, this does give us a full MP bar, which allows us to continue hitting it with magic. Alright, so it's almost down. Alright. So let's go ahead and finish breaking this down. Now, I'm looking at the recording and we might actually be able to complete all 3 trials in this episode. Alright, we defeated the Incineraptor. What's that? We obtained an Incineraptor's horn.
Oh my!
An Incineraptor's horn! It's beautiful!
Aye.
Aye, that it is, lad. I've a mind to take it as a trophy for myself. I'd sooner do that than hand it over to that addle-pated old crone. I wonder what she wants it for anyway. Only one way to find out. Let's go give it to her. Alright, and we also obtained a burn-proof soldier's cloak. Now there is a Higgledy stone here, so let's go see if we have what it wants. Now, I know what it wants. Well met, traveler. Show me what you've got. Give me what I like, and I like quite a lot. Hey, I know. Exactly about them this was, isn't it? You know, ones where I always eat the yellow bits and leave the rest. Yeah, I don't have what we need. So what we need is corn. Yes, we need to give the Higgledy stone corn. Now, we do not have any corn. So once we get some, we will head back there and give it to her. Well, did you bring me an Incineraptor's horn anywhere? Here you go.
Oh.
Oh, yes! Yes, 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 yes! So warm! So wonderful and warm, yes! It's hitting up my heart like a hottie hot dog thing. Boddly noosh with right after wavery rolls of you. And it's time for the 3rd and final one. Do me this one last niceness, that you'll have a lovely library card of your very own. Yes! Right, Tall, let's get to it. What you need, Butterfoot girl? Need someone with an army. All of a bandit stole my stone. My lovely stone. Kings have armies, yes? You're a king. An adorable teeny tiny little king. But a king nonetheless. Use your army. Get it back. My stony wony roar. I'm not quite sure I'd call what we have an army.
No, man.
Too young, no maker. A squad?
Oh.
Too weak. Too weak. Yes. You'll be squished, slaughtered. Oh yes, just remembered. There's a dogman, good doggy. Gao Gia used to be a good doggy soldier. Yes. Make him your good doggy soldier. Woof woof. Make your army strong. Yes. Be in the casino. Left the casino. Looks like you're off in search of this Gao Gia, isn't it? Alright. Alright, more Leaf Book. Let's go ahead and give that a like to always remember that intensive fight. But honestly, that went a lot smoother than it did the last time I fought the Incineraptor. Alright, so with that, let's head off. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to accept Gaugia's quest, complete it, and accept the 2 quests that he tells us to go complete, and that'll be the end of the episode. And then off camera later tonight, I will do some grinding. So with that, let's get started. Alright, and there he is.
Excuse me?
Sir, are you Gaugia? Boddly told us about you. We were wondering if you'd be able to help us. Go away. Leave me alone.
Crikey!
I'm not sure our friends are yours in the mood to talk to, Evan. That wasn't me. Come on, there's no need to. Hang on a sec. That was his belly, eh? He's not angry. He's hungry. Starving by the sound of it. I am not hungry. No, I cannot pretend any longer. Yes, I am hungry. I am absolutely famished.
Oh!
Oh, then you'd better eat something. Is there anything in particular you'd like? We'd be happy to fetch it for you. Then once you've eaten, maybe you'd be willing to listen to what we have to say? Whoa! Okay, that's a big guy. Very well. Here, you won't need this. You obtained a copy of Fabulous Fairy Tale Fare. The dish I want to eat is known as an om-nom-nomlet. You will find the recipe in this book. It is a delectable treat that is apparently beyond compare. Fortunately, it seems that no one in Goldpaw is capable of making one. You are my last hope. Bring me an om-nom-nomlet, and I will give due consideration to anything you have to ask of me. Right, Torvin! Let's head for the kitchen and start cracking some eggs, ain't it? Yes, let's go back home and talk to Floyd. I'm sure he'll know what to do. Quest accepted. Gaugia, the sullen soldier. Make 1 om-nom-nomlet. Well, off to Evermore. Let's head to Evermore Castle. Alright, let's go talk to Floyd.
Hi.
Look, Your Majesty, I've opened a marvelous restaurant of my very own, and I owe it all to you. I'm sure your mind is usually occupied with much more matters than your dinner, but I'll teach you the wonders of fine cuisine if it's the last thing I do. I offer a very unique service here. You see, unlike other restaurants, I cook things with whatever ingredients my customers happen to bring me.
Yes.
And the recipes I cook are guaranteed to bring out the best in their ingredients, be it their ability to heal, or make you stronger, or even more intelligent. So if ever you come across an interesting recipe or some unusual ingredients on your travels, bring them to me, and I'll be more than happy to cook them up for you, all free of charge, naturally. Of course, I'm still a relative newcomer on the cooking scene, so I'll only be able to make a few things at first, but the more I cook different recipes from around the world, the more my culinary skills will increase. One day I'm hoping that no dish will be beyond me. Oh, and once I've cooked up a recipe for you, you'll be able to pay a few guilders to have me cook for it again. for you again anytime you like. That's about as far as the explanations go. Basically, if you're ever feeling peckish, pop by. I'll be more than happy to repeat everything I've just told you if you need me to. So if you ever need to have your memory refreshed, just let me know. Wait, you didn't tell me that you had recipes already. Well, I can get to work right away then. So, what would you like to order?
Are you ready to order?
Alright, let's cook. Here it is, nom omelet. To make this, we need 1 mellow fat peas, 1 arrowhead carrot, and 2 good eggs. So let's cook 1. We cooked up 1 nom omelet.
Take your time. See ya!
With that, it's back to Gold Paws Casinos to deliver the omelet. Good thing, too, that we can teleport there, because otherwise the food would get cold. Come on, Evan! Let's fetch him a nice omelet and shut up that stomach of his! Give the nom omelet to Gaugia. You handed over the nom omelet. This aroma. Here you are. I brought you an nom omelet. Such wonderful golden goodness. Pan-fried to perfection. Compliments to the chef. Such simple ingredients, and yet he has done so much with them. My taste buds know no true happiness. Tell me, does the culinary genius responsible for this dish reside in your kingdom?
Thanks.
It has been years since I tasted anything so delicious. Thank you, and please forgive me for my terrible rudeness earlier on. Ever since I lost the use of my good arm on the field of battle, I found myself with little to live for. Until now, that is. The dish you brought me has filled me with the joy of living again. I am truly grateful. So, will you come and help us?
Yes.
Of course. I may no longer be the warrior I once was, but I will gladly share what wisdom remains to me if it might serve your kingdom. You said you were intending to take on a gang of thieves, yes? What forces do you have at your disposal? We have swordsmen and archers ready to deploy. I fear a mere 2 units may be insufficient. Very well, it's time for your first lesson in tactics. An army is most effective when it has at least 4 distinct units with which to maneuver. This was just to force that all my greatest victories were won. But you're right, we can't do that if we don't have the manpower. So where are we going to find the fighters we need? Do you forget the warriors of Goldpaw? There are plenty in this kingdom who have the courage and the talent that you require. Begin with Bygone and Minty. Mention my name and they will be sure to join you. Both have a number of soldiers under their command. Come to an agreement with them, and you will be able to call upon their forces in battle. May fortune favor you in your search. Wait, Gaugia, please. Why don't you come and join us in your kingdom? I'm sure everyone would feel much safer with you around. Let me think. I will join you, but only if you promise that there are yet more delicious dishes awaiting me there. Oh, there definitely will be. Thank you so much, Gaugia. Quest completed. Gaugia is now a citizen of Evermore. Alright, let's get our recruiting hats on and get these 2 soldieries and serve on our board, shall we? Alright. So, sorry about that, if you heard that. Anyways, like Gaugia said, we need to recruit Minty and Bygone. Bygone happens to be right up here. What would a young pup like you want with one as long as the tooth as I? Oh, so Gaugia told you about me, I see. That is something of a surprise. He is normally as tight-lipped as a hound as a person could hope to meet. You must have something special about you to have encouraged one such as he to open up. I gave him an omelet. Does that count? And you say he has told you to recruit me to your cause. Very well, but on one condition. Must first defeat 3 Grimchilla bangers. Come, there is no need to look so appalled. It It is hardly much to ask. In fact, I am sure you will be back here to tell me a success in no time. Quest accepted. And yes, let's make this our active quest. So, let's go to the Tactic Tweaker and set this to level 5 for Wonder versus Wildness. Now, as for the other quest that we have to accept, which is for Mint Tea, we can just follow the arrows. Now, as a little side note behind the screens, in some cases, I'm actually having some bit of difficulty actually seeing some stuff on the map. That's because my monitor is a little far away from where I'm positioned than it normally is. Alright, so Minty is just up here. Yep, there she is. Minty, yes, that is me. What do you want? If you wish me to go hunting for you, you should know that my services do not come cheap. Want me to join you in your kingdom? You must be very short of people if you have to ask mere hunting dogs for help. Wait, Gao Jia told me about me, yes? I did hear that he had become the military advisor of some new kingdom. I owe him a debt of honor. Perhaps this would be a way to pay it. There is, however, one thing I would like you to do before I agree to join you. It is a simple request, I promise. All I ask is for a single sleep begone. Alright, we need to get some sleep begone. Okay, so apparently we can get them from an item shop. Well, there's some, well, let's check over here. Ah yes, there is an item store over here somewhere. Yes, here it is. Alright, let's see, what do we have? There we go, one sleep begone.
Thank you very much.
Alright, another thing I should do off camera is sell all my rubbish equipment that I don't need anymore. So with that, we have the sleepy gone. So let's head back to Minty and deliver it.
Yeah.
Bring me a single sleepy gone, and I'll gladly move to your kingdom. I usually do not see so easily to strangers' requests, but then not all strangers know Gao Jia. There you go. Oh, you brought me the sleepy gun I requested. Thank you. I cannot tell you how difficult I have been finding it to rise some mornings. But no longer. I can assure you that there will be no oversleeping once I am in Evermore. Not least because I am champing at the bit to head into battle once again. It has been too long. Do be sure to call when you need me. You will soon learn that I never miss my mark. Alright, the Howling Hunters. This is another ranged unit. And with that, let's head off to the Coblands to go deal with the Grimchillas. Sorry, my brain failed me there for a second. Alright, so we need to go and fight Grimchilla Bangers. Ah yes, there's one. Yes, these are the enemies we need to fight. Okay. I think there are two of them. What? Oh wait, that was the third. Wait, is that all? Wait, did we just one take this quest? If that's the case, then that is great. Okay, no, I think that was something else. Maybe that was a Wampster that we saw? Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and fight this Grimchilla Clanger to go ahead and complete the quest. Ah, yes.
Careful, everyone.
Alright, there we go. Let's quickly clear out these enemies. There we go. Alright, battle completed. Alright, let's work back to Fortune Square to turn in the quest. And once I do that, I will end off the video once the quest is completed. Well, it seems my condition was met. I hope you understand that I was not testing your strengths. I was simply making sure that you truly do wish for me to join you. I asked you to join. Is that not reason enough? And now that I have done just that, I shall head for your kingdom immediately. Though I suppose I should introduce myself first.
Let me show you what I can do!
I am bygone, as you know. And though I may look a little long in the tooth, I can still teach these young pups a lesson or two. Quest completed, Bygone, the Wizard Veteran. And you can see here that he is a hammer unit. Let's focus on him, eh? The makings of a tiny little army, if you ask me. Yes, let's go and see Boddly. We have some bandits to hunt down. Ones to watch, Fido. Welcome to the first of an occasional series drawing attention to talented individuals. Our first one to watch is young Fido, an apprentice armorer from an illustrious family of fighters. He couldn't cut it in battle, but he has all the makings of a gifted craftsman. Really? He looks pretty ordinary to me. Bygone's grandson, isn't he? Well, why couldn't he cut it in battle? I shall definitely keep my eye on him. Right, well sadly though, we have run out of time in this episode. So if you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified about all my upcoming videos, hit that notification bell. And also, leave a comment down below about what videos you want to see me post, for what games you want me to post videos on. With that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.